Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. In this video, I am going to tell you about the quarter dollar, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Top 1. The 2090 quarter dollar, minted in Denver, represents not just a piece of currency, but a tangible connection to America's rich history and evolving numismatic landscape. For many, a quarter is just another coin that jingles in their pocket, exchanged for everyday transactions without much thought. Yet, within the seemingly ordinary lies the extraordinary variations, minting quirks, and rare anomalies that transform a common coin into a collector's dream. This particular quarter, minted in 2009, holds a unique place in the hearts of numismatists, with certain rare specimens commanding astonishing values. The year 2009 was significant for U.S. coinage, as it marked the final year of the highly celebrated 50-state quarters program, which had captivated collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike since its inception in 1999. This initiative, designed to honor each of the 50 states with unique reverse designs, brought renewed interest in quarter collecting. By the time 2009 arrived, the program had expanded to include the District of Columbia and 5 U.S. territories: Puerto Rico, Guam, American Samoa, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and the Northern Mariana Islands, each commemorated with its own distinctive design. The Denver Mint played a key role in producing these quarters, striking millions to be circulated across the country. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, continues to serve as the steadfast face of the quarter. Since 1932, this image has stood as a tribute to the nation's first president, maintaining its presence even through design modifications. Above Washington's head, the word "Liberty" serves as a reminder of the foundational principles upon which the United States was built. To the left, the national motto, "In God We Trust," reinforces the country's guiding philosophy, and just below, the year 2009 confirms its minting period. The small but significant D mint mark found to the right of Washington's ponytail indicates its production at the Denver Mint, a detail that, for some collectors, makes all the difference. The reverse of the 2090 quarter depends on the specific variation from the 6 designs released that year. Each quarter features an intricate depiction tied to the history and culture of the respective district or territory it represents. From the bold and resilient figure of Duke Ellington on the District of Columbia quarter to the breathtaking coastal beauty of the Northern Mariana Islands, each design carries its own distinct appeal. The inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" encircle the design, reinforcing the unity of the nation despite its diverse regions. Below, the denomination, quarter dollar, remains unchanged, a constant reminder of its intended value, though for some, its worth is far greater. Minting variations and errors often elevate a coin's status from commonplace to coveted. The Denver Mint, responsible for producing billions of coins annually, occasionally releases quarters that exhibit striking errors, off-center strikes, double die obverse, missing edge lettering, or dramatic misprints. These anomalies, while rare, are highly sought after by collectors who recognize their scarcity and unique appeal. Even slight deviations from the norm can make a quarter significantly more valuable than its face value. Beyond errors, condition plays a crucial role in determining a coin's desirability. A 2090 quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, free from scratches, wear, or discoloration, can command higher prices than those that have spent years in circulation. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, especially those receiving high mint state ratings, become instant highlights in any collection. Collectors and investors alike seek out these flawless specimens, knowing that their rarity and demand will only increase over time. The market for 2090 quarters has evolved significantly, with certain variations and mint errors becoming highly prized among numismatists. While millions were minted, only a select few exhibit the characteristics that set them apart: flawless condition, unique die errors, or exceptionally high grading. As interest in modern numismatics continues to grow, so too does the demand for these rare finds. For those lucky enough to uncover a truly exceptional 2090 quarter, the rewards can be staggering. While most examples remain in circulation, a specific rare variant, carefully preserved, uniquely struck, and possessing remarkable features, has reached an astonishing value of $75,630. Top 2. The 1978 D. Washington quarter, a coin that many have held in their hands without a second thought, carries with it a legacy of American history and numismatic intrigue. Struck at the Denver Mint, this quarter represents the final years of the original Washington quarter design before the transition to modern iterations. Though millions of these quarters were produced, some rare variations and exceptional specimens have made certain pieces incredibly valuable to collectors. What might seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change could, under the right circumstances, be worth far more than 25 cents. The Washington quarter first appeared in 1932, designed by John Flanagan to honor the nation's first president. Over the decades, it became a staple in American currency, used daily by millions. The 1978 D quarter continued this tradition, featuring the same iconic design that had become familiar to generations of Americans. On the obverse, George Washington's distinguished profile faces left, his expression stoic and resolute. Above his head, the word "Liberty" stands boldly, emphasizing the ideals upon which the nation was built. Below his chin, the phrase, "In God we trust," reinforces the nation's commitment to faith and unity. The date, 1978, is inscribed at the bottom, marking the year of its mintage. To the right of Washington's ponytail, a small but crucial detail appears, the D mint mark, signifying its production at the Denver Mint. Turning the coin over, the reverse presents a powerful image of the American bald eagle, wings spread wide as it perches on a bundle of arrows. This striking design symbolizes the country's strength and readiness to defend its freedoms. Below the eagle, two olive branches curve upward, representing peace and unity. The inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" arc across the top, reinforcing the nation's unity despite its diversity. Finally, the denomination, quarter dollar, is clearly displayed at the bottom, a reminder of its intended value in commerce. Yet for certain rare versions of this coin, that value has increased exponentially. The minting process at the Denver Mint in 1978 resulted in millions of quarters entering circulation, but not all of them were created equal. Variations in striking pressure, die alignment, and planchet quality have led to some remarkable anomalies. Coins struck with full, sharp details, especially on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, are far scarcer than those with weak or worn strikes. Additionally, mint errors such as double strikes, off-center impressions, or missing elements can transform an ordinary quarter into a sought-after collectible. Some 1978 D quarters exhibit rare doubling on the lettering or design features, making them especially appealing to numismatists. For collectors, condition is everything. A circulated 1978 D quarter, one that has passed through countless hands over decades, may retain only its face value. However, an uncirculated example, preserved in pristine condition with full mint luster, can command significant premiums. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC receive numerical ratings based on their quality, with mint state, MS, grades above 65 being especially valuable. The higher the grade, the rarer the coin becomes, and the more collectors are willing to pay to add it to their collections. The appeal of the 1978 D Washington quarter goes beyond its historical significance. It serves as a bridge between the classic silver era quarters of the past and the modern designs of today. While it lacks the silver content of earlier Washington quarters, its scarcity and high-grade condition makes it a hidden gem for those who recognize its true worth. Collectors continuously search for the finest examples, hoping to find that one exceptional piece that stands out from the rest. Among the countless 1978 D quarters in existence, a select few have reached extraordinary valuations due to their rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. While most examples remain in everyday circulation, those with exceptional qualities or rare errors have stunned the numismatic world with their market value. One such quarter, in pristine condition and possessing extraordinary features, has been appraised at an astonishing $70,630. Top 3. The 1984 D Washington quarter, a coin that many have held in their hands without a second thought, carries a fascinating history and potential hidden value that few realize. It belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor the first President of the United States, George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, this quarter has been a staple of American currency for decades, witnessing the nation's economic shifts and countless everyday transactions. While most 1984 D quarters remain common, there exists a rare variant that has captivated collectors and investors, making it one of the most valuable discoveries in modern numismatics. On the obverse of the 1984 D quarter, George Washington's portrait stands as a testament to his enduring legacy. His strong and dignified profile is framed by the word liberty. Above, a core principle that guided the nation's founding. Just below his chin, the national motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed, a reminder of the country's deep-rooted values. To the right, the date, 1984, marks the year of minting, while the D, mint mark, positioned just below the bow of Washington's ponytail, signifies its origin at the Denver Mint. This seemingly ordinary design carries with it decades of history, reflecting the nation's commitment to honoring its foundational figures. Flipping the coin reveals the reverse, which features a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, a symbol of strength and preparedness for defense. Beneath the eagle, an olive branch represents the nation's pursuit of peace. Encircling the design, the inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" reinforce the unity of a diverse and ever-growing country. The denomination, quarter dollar, is inscribed at the bottom, a familiar sight to millions of Americans who have used this coin in their daily lives. The Denver Mint, where this quarter was struck, produced millions of 1984 D quarters, ensuring their widespread circulation. However, the true intrigue of this coin lies in its rare variations. Errors, misstrikes, and anomalies make certain specimens stand out from the rest, elevating their worth exponentially. Some quarters from this year exhibit double die errors, off-center strikes, or even missing elements, all of which contribute to their uniqueness and desirability among collectors. These rare variations, combined with impeccable condition, can transform an otherwise ordinary quarter into a highly sought-after treasure. Collectors place immense value on a coin's condition, and the grading process determines its rarity and appeal. A 1984 D quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, free from scratches, wear, or discoloration, holds significantly more value than one that has passed through countless hands. Coins that receive high mint state grades from professional services such as PCS or NGC can fetch impressive prices, particularly if they possess a rare error or an unusual characteristic. As more collectors seek out these elusive quarters, their market value continues to climb. The world of numismatics is filled with surprises, and certain coins rise to prominence due to their rarity and demand. While most 1984 D quarters remain in circulation or exist as common collectibles, a select few have reached extraordinary valuations. Among them, one specific 1984 D quarter stands out, an exceptionally rare specimen with unique qualities that have made it a prized possession in the collector's market. Its scarcity, combined with its nearly flawless condition, has led to an astonishing appraisal. As the demand for rare and valuable coins grows, the 1984 D Washington quarter has cemented its place in numismatic history. Though millions were minted, only a handful hold a value that defies expectations. One particular example, cherished for its rarity and immaculate preservation, has been valued at an extraordinary $67,630. Top 4. The 1989 D Washington quarter is more than just a piece of spare change. It is a small yet significant part of American numismatic history. For most people, it is an ordinary coin that has passed through countless hands, spent on everyday necessities, and often overlooked. Yet, within the world of coin collecting, even the most common-looking pieces can hold extraordinary value. The 1989 D quarter, minted in Denver, carries with it a fascinating history, a meticulously crafted design, and the potential for rare errors that make it highly sought after. For those who take the time to examine their pocket change closely, the discovery of one of these exceptional quarters could be life-changing. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, first introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design, created by John Flanagan, has endured for decades, making the Washington quarter one of the most recognizable coins in the nation. By 1989, the quarter had already been in circulation for over half a century, yet each minting year brings its own unique characteristics and potential rarities. On the obverse of the 1989 D quarter, the familiar profile of George Washington stands in sharp relief. His portrait, dignified and resolute, captures the essence of the nation's first president. Above his head, the word "Liberty" is inscribed in bold letters, a reminder of the foundational principles of the United States. To the left, the phrase, "In God we trust," serves as a testament to the nation's enduring values. Below Washington's neck, the year 1989 is clearly visible, marking the coin's place in history. But what truly sets this quarter apart is the small yet crucial D mint mark, located just to the right of the ribbon in Washington's hair. This letter indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities responsible for producing America's circulating coinage. Turning the coin over reveals the iconic eagle design that has adorned the reverse of Washington quarters for decades. With its wings spread wide, the eagle exudes strength and power, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, a symbol of readiness and defense. Below the eagle, an olive branch balances the imagery with its representation of peace. The inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum," encircle the design, emphasizing the unity of the nation. At the bottom, the denomination, $quarter, is clearly displayed, reinforcing its place in everyday transactions. Minting plays a critical role in determining a coin's uniqueness, and the 1989 D quarter is no exception. While millions of these coins were struck at the Denver Mint, not all are created equal. Variations in the minting process, die errors, and misstrikes can transform an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. Some quarters from this year exhibit doubling on the lettering, off-center strikes, or other anomalies that make them highly desirable among collectors. Such rare occurrences can dramatically increase a coin's value, turning what appears to be a standard quarter into a numismatic treasure. Collectors prize coins that have been preserved in excellent condition, and the 1989 D quarter is no different. A quarter that has never entered circulation, retaining its original mint luster with no signs of wear, will always command a higher price than one that has been used in daily transactions. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC play a crucial role in determining a coin's value, assessing factors such as surface quality, strike sharpness, and overall eye appeal. The highest graded specimens of the 1989 D quarter are rare, making them especially valuable to dedicated collectors. The market for Washington quarters remains strong, with certain years and mint marks standing out as particularly valuable. While most 1989 D quarters still serve their intended purpose in everyday commerce, a select few have emerged as exceptionally rare and desirable. The combination of high-grade preservation, unique errors, and collector demand has led to astonishing valuations for the finest examples. As interest in rare quarters continues to grow, the true worth of the 1989 D Washington quarter has been revealed. While the majority remain at face value, one particular specimen, flawless, remarkable, and nearly impossible to find, has reached an astonishing $64,630. Top 5. The 1977 D Washington quarter, a seemingly ordinary coin from American currency, holds a fascinating history that many overlook. A part of everyday transactions for decades, this quarter has circulated through countless hands, vending machines, and cash registers. But for those with a keen eye and a deep appreciation for numismatics, the 1977 D quarter is more than just spare change. It is a potential hidden gem. With its rich history, intricate design, and the possibility of rare variations, this quarter has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, making it a sought-after piece in the world of coin collecting. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its introduction in 1932. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features a dignified portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States. His strong profile, facing left, reflects the ideals of leadership and perseverance that defined his legacy. The word, liberty, is inscribed above his head, a testament to the freedoms he fought for, while the phrase, "In God we trust," sits just to the left, reinforcing the nation's foundational principles. The year, 1977, is boldly struck at the bottom, marking its place in history, and to the right, the all-important D mint mark indicates that this particular coin was minted in Denver. Flipping the coin over, the reverse design remains true to the classic imagery associated with the Washington quarter. A majestic eagle with outstretched wings dominates the center, perched on a bundle of arrows, a symbol of strength and preparedness. Below the arrows, two olive branches frame the design, representing peace and unity. Above, the inscription, "United States of America," curves along the edge, while the national motto, "E pluribus unum," appears just below, a reminder of the country's unity despite its diversity. At the bottom, quarter dollar, is clearly stated, leaving no doubt about its face value, though for some collectors, its worth extends far beyond 25 cents. The 1977 D quarter was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities responsible for striking millions of coins each year. With a high mintage, this coin was never considered particularly rare in its standard form. However, as with all coins, subtle variations, errors, and condition levels play a crucial role in determining its value. Some quarters from this year exhibit striking errors, off-center strikes, doubled dies, or even misaligned elements that make them incredibly desirable among collectors. These rare anomalies can transform an otherwise common coin into a numismatic treasure. Condition is a major factor in the collector's market. A circulated 1977 D quarter, having passed through countless hands over the decades, typically shows signs of wear and tear, reducing its value to face value or slightly above. However, an uncirculated specimen, one that has been carefully preserved and retains its original luster, can fetch significantly higher prices. Coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, especially those receiving a high mint state rating, are the true prizes in the collector's world. A flawless example with full details and a brilliant finish becomes an object of desire for numismatists looking to complete their collections. Beyond condition, the historical significance of this quarter adds to its appeal. The late 1970s was a period of transition and change in the United States, with economic challenges, political shifts, and cultural evolution shaping the nation's identity. Coins from this era serve as tangible pieces of history, small yet powerful reminders of the time in which they were minted. The 1977 D quarter, with its bold design and historical connection, carries a sense of nostalgia and meaning that goes beyond its physical form. Over the years, certain rare examples of the 1977 D quarter have been discovered that defy expectations. Whether due to an extraordinary minting error, an exceptionally well-preserved state, or a unique characteristic that sets them apart, these select few quarters have achieved remarkable valuations in the collector's market. While most examples remain at their intended value, a particularly rare and pristine specimen of the 1977 D quarter has been appraised at an astonishing $59,630.